Just hodl it and you'll be A-okay. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gen Z BTC. It's me, Satoshi Guapamoto. And in today's video, I'm just going to go on a little tiny rant talking about how the volatility of Bitcoin is completely irrelevant the further that you zoom out, right? And when you look at the chart on a logarithmic scale, it doesn't look all that volatile, right? So let's break this down into simple terms. Why is it that people that just hold Bitcoin end up getting richer than everyone else who's working super hard, who's trying to find the right investment, trying to find that next thing, reading all of these 10Ks and 8Ks and F13 filings and all these different stuff, doing all this research? How are the Bitcoiners beating them so badly just by holding onto something and not letting it go? And dollar cost averaging, right? DCA, buying it every single week, every single day, just a little tiny bit and continuing to do that. They beat everybody. Why is that? Well, let's put it in super simple terms, right? If all of your money, let's say you go to work and they pay you in Venezuelan bolivar or whatever, the bolivar lost 51% of its value last year. Now, would you ask your employer, hey, can you please pay me in dollars? Right? Instead of Bolivar, because Bolivars go down 51% per year. And it actually makes more sense for me to hold dollars because those only go down 8% per year. You'd be stupid not to do that if you had that option. So of course you ask for dollars, right? Because they go down less than the other thing, which means that they're actually going up relative to the other thing. Okay? If you have the option to ask your employer, hey, can you pay me in Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin goes up 100% per year, whereas the dollar goes down 8% per year. You'd be stupid not to ask them to do that for you if you had that option, because the dollar is going down 8% per year and the other thing is going up 100% per year, right? Which means it's going up more relative to the dollar, like by a lot, okay? And why is that happening? In part, the reason why the dollar is going down is they're creating at least 8% of the supply of dollars per year, which debases the currency every year. Now, the Fed talks about having a target inflation rate of 2%. What they're talking about is CPI, Consumer Price Index, which is a hand-picked market basket of market goods, right, that they can choose to either delete or to insert. Right? So if the price of coffee beans is going up 30% a year, they'll just remove coffee beans out of the calculation. That way, CPI looks like it's trending towards 2% because you're taking out all the highly inflationary things. That's why CPI can be 2% while the price of eggs is up 40% or 30% or whatever it might be, right? And that's completely insane. That's a facade. And that's the way that the Fed lies to the people, right? But when we look at reality, right, the price of things are going up way more than that. When we look at the Fed's balance sheet, right, typically they're printing way more than that. Okay, the amount of treasuries that they're buying is way more than 2% of the monetary supply. All right, just during 2020, right, in 2021, they printed over 50% of all the money that there has ever been ever in history. Okay, so the United States, it's been around for like more than 200 years. In all those years, the Fed printed more than half of all the money ever in like 2 years. That means that your money loses half of its value pretty fast, which is why the real estate market has doubled, right? Because houses haven't gotten 2 times better. It's the same houses. They still suck, all right? But you need 2 times more paper to buy them because the paper sucks. So because they're making so much paper and it sucks, that makes the price of everything go up because the purchasing power of the paper has gone down. So you're losing 8% of your purchasing power per year. You'd be dumb not to buy the thing that goes up 100% in purchasing power per year. Do you understand? So all that volatility in the meantime is the dollar losing, gaining, people trying to figure out how do I price Bitcoin because they're using an existing system that is continually stealing from them and going down in value over time. That's getting debased over time. That is unpredictable, all right, and centrally planned. Poorly planned, by the way. They're not making any more Bitcoin. So because there's only 21 million, you have to think as more people in the market start to realize since 2009, this has been the best monetary asset for me to invest in. This has been the best savings vehicle in order to preserve my purchasing power. All my hard work, if I save it in Bolivar, my hard work gets stolen 51% per year. If I save all my hard work in dollars, that gets stolen at 8% per year. That's a low ball, by the way. If I save all my hard work in Bitcoin, it actually gets rewarded and it appreciates at 100% per year. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. And you might say, it's not actually 100% per year, little bro. It's only 60% per year, compound annual growth over the last 4 years. Oh no, only 60% going up relative to 8% going down, low ball. Oh, okay, well, which one would you pick? Would you choose negative 8% or would you choose plus 60%? You drive a soft bargain. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. Like, that's what you sound like. You sound like an idiot, moron, retard. You know what I mean? So if that's what you want to do, then okay. You know, you're not gonna make it. Okay, you're gonna be begging me for food. You know, but what the market is realizing and what rational actors are realizing is, oh, you know, I should probably invest in the thing that's limited. Oh, you know, I should probably invest my time and energy into the thing that is finite, not the thing that is infinite. Okay. You understand you're going to have to do an infinite amount of work. You're on the hamster wheel forever if you're trying to make it in a system that is going down 51% per year. You literally cannot save money. You're incentivized to just spend all your money immediately because it's going to be worth less in the future anyway. Why would you save it? You don't have time to save it. You know, so it's completely insane. And this process doesn't slow down. It gets faster. It gets faster and faster and faster and faster. And then you start to see global economies, of entire countries start to crumble, right? We're already seeing that. Then you see weakness in the banking systems of even stronger countries. We're already seeing that too. Look at a lot of Europe. Look at the United States, okay? There are so many unrealized losses on the bank's balance sheets that they're crumbling under the weight of these rates being higher for longer. They thought, oh, we can go back to 0% rates, boys. Let's go. The age of easy money is back. No, it's not coming as soon as they thought. All right. Jerome Powell has completely lost control of the Fed. He doesn't know what he's doing, you know, and all these guys are just waiting for the Fed to just print money again. The big print is coming. It's right around the corner because you have to monetize the debt. Otherwise, the entire credit-based garbage system collapses and it goes to zero, right? And that's why people are trusting Bitcoin more than they're trusting their banks. They're trusting Bitcoin more than they trust the Federal Reserve. They trust Bitcoin more than they trust Jerome Powell. Because these guys don't know what they're doing. They're completely lost. They have their egos involved. They have incorrect information. And also they just make mistakes. Bitcoin is dictated by mathematics. Okay. It's dictated by thermodynamics. Okay. There is no ego involved. There's no greed involved. You're just trusting the laws of the universe and you just let that work for you. All right. Pretty simple option. Do I want to trust like an 80-year-old guy and a bunch of other dumb 40, 60, 90-year-old bankers, all right, who don't know what's going on, who only care about their own self-interest, right? And then maybe a couple of their shareholders or their clients or whatever. They don't really care about you. They don't care about little guys. They don't care about brokies. They don't care about wages. They don't care about people who have jobs, who actually make the economy go, okay? They're focused on leeching all the people who create value, all right? We're focused on trying to create value for ourselves so that we can feed ourselves and our families. Do you understand? So what system do you want to be a part of? Do you want to be a part of the system that's robbing you daily or a part of the system that's giving back to you daily? That's actually incentivizing cooperation. That's incentivizing moving towards green energy. That's empowering people in places that are disenfranchised, that are giving refugees a voice, okay? That allows you to escape a tyrannical government. What system do you want to be a part of? Or do you want to be a part of the big surveillance state that's stealing from you and making you poorer every day? I mean, you tell me, genius. You know, there's a lot of geniuses out there talking about, oh, well, it's a bubble. It's fake. It's fake. Okay, well, you stay over there and I'll stay over here. And at the end of the day, we'll just look at the results. Life is about results. Let's see what the market continues to choose. Okay. And you can sit there and just say, oh, the market's just irrational. It's just been irrational for like 16 years straight, 20 years straight, 30 years straight. When are you going to get it, little bro? Honestly, you might never get it. You know, there's some people who are just not going to make it. And they say that technology and society advances one funeral at a time. All the people who are not going to make it, who just don't get it, you know, eventually they'll be gone. And other people who do get it, who are going to make it, they'll build the future. All right? Pretty simple. I'm on the side of the people who are building the future. What side are you on? Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Gen Z BTC. If you like that video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who might find it interesting. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Stack sats or die trying.